Just one second. Okay, so here we are with Lynn-Penner-ash at Penner-Ash Vineyards.
Penner-ash-wine-cellars.
Penner-ash-wine-cellars in the Willamette-Valley. And Lynn, you were just telling me about how your winery came to be named Penner-Ash.
Yes, well, when my husband and I first met, I was Lynn Penner and he was Ron Ash, and so it was kind of the 80s thing to do was to hyphenate your last name. So we hyphenated and became Penner-ash, and it seems to work as a great name for a winery, and it looks good on the label. So here we are.
Here you are, and this is a beautiful, beautiful spot.
Yeah, we think it's pretty spectacular. It's a real special place. You know, we talk about kind of feeling that sense of place, and this truly has that sense of place here.
Sure.
So we've got 80 acres surrounding the property, and it's all planted to Pinot Noir. And we've got some really, really great neighbors in our neighborhood here. We have Dick Shea just right over the hill from us, and then the Dundee Hills off over in this direction here that you're looking.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you travel around, you see the Chehalem Mountains going along the ridge there, and that then moves into the Ribbon Ridge AVA. So really, from standing on this location in the Yamhill-Carlton-ava, you can actually see 3 different AVAs in Oregon.
So over here being Yamhill-Carlton?
This is Yamhill-Carlton.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And then
you go to the Dundee Hills there.
Okay.
And then this kind of mountain line here is the Chehalem Mountain AVA. And then even further around to the west here would be the Ribbon Ridge AVA. You can kind of see the vineyards to the oak trees there. That's part of the Ribbon Ridge AVA.
And you mentioned a couple wineries over there?
Yeah, Beau Frere's over there. You can see Patty Green's vineyards coming down the hill. Off behind the trees would be Brick House. Doug Tannell is up there. And we have Adelsheim and Bergstrom, which are down here in the Chehalem AVA. And Dick Shea has his own winery now, which is directly behind us.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Terrific. And so you make a few different varieties, correct?
We do. We make 90% of our production is Pinot Noir, but we do a little bit of Syrah, we do some Viognier, and some Riesling.
Okay. And how long have you guys been around?
Well, our first vintage was 1998, so quite a while now, 11 years.
That's great.
Yeah.
What are some of the new or some changes you've seen just in that time?
I think a lot of the changes has been mostly in the farming techniques and the clonal diversity. When I first started making wine in Oregon, it was mostly Wadensville and Pommard were our choices to work with, and now we have all the Dijon clones that are here, and there's quite a few of them. In this vineyard alone, we have 4 different Dijon clones and then Pommard, so there's a lot of diversity there. There's more focus on the soils, looking at the soils and trying to understand what the soils and then maybe the best planting to put in those particular soils, and so we do base our clonal selection based on what we see the soil types as we've gone and planted vineyards since then.
Okay, that's great. And one thing I was asking David Adelsheim is, Oregon strikes me as being much more mellow, sort of low-key than California, even in wine country. What's your take on that? Do you find Oregon to be? I mean, are you from California?
Yeah,
or?
yeah.
You are. Okay, well, look at that.
I made wine down in California too. I think there's a difference in an attitude maybe. I think we're, I wouldn't say, people always interpret low-key to being laid back and maybe not working very hard, and I don't think that's true. I think Oregonians are very committed and very passionate at what they do, and they work very hard and very diligently, but there's not a lot of exterior noise surrounding that. You know, we all are here in our vineyards, we love being in our vineyards, and we focus on that, and that's what we're doing instead of having a lot of clutter surrounding, so it doesn't seem as frenetic maybe.
Absolutely. No, it definitely seems not frenetic here. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks so much. I guess we're going to go taste, but I just want to say thank you so much.
A pleasure.